7:18, time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. The Zteam, 870-405-0793. The website retireToArkansas.net. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So you don't have to worry about getting my good side if that camera was right there.
Hit.
I hear you.
The peanut gallery agrees.
Short cable. So
Well,
you
just
been?
because the monitor's right there, and then when we're talking this way, it all kind of comes together.
Yeah, it looked good, wouldn't it? Yeah. One of these days.
One of these days. Scooter's doing a great job. You folks can't see it, but he's doing a great job in the rest of the room here.
Yep.
If I can get back to it, we'll be all
After he
right.
says, get the camera moving.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, I know he's busy.
Don't you love the paint splotches all over the floor?
That'll be covered. He's got the floorings right there.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready
Stacked
to go.
up.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Local
Who deserves a harder
local
time than
TV.
Scooter?
Local TV. It's what it's supposed to be.
There you go.
Busy week?
It was busy in some ways. Yeah, we got some closings in, and that was good. Talking to people, trying to figure out the best thing we can do to help them out, help them help themselves out, as the case may be. It's been kind of like that, finding solutions to some problems you didn't have before because of the way the market is right now and the frantic pace that it's under. It's brought up some other issues that's what we do. We deal with problems and get them solved and move on from there. So,
Do you ever have one just like, oh, I didn't see that one coming?
oh yeah, once in a while. I mean, even for as long as we've been doing this, sometimes you get, really? It's like, where did that come from? I never heard of
Didn't
that.
think of that one.
Call Jewel and say, Jewel, this and that would, and she's like, no, I've never heard of that either. Yeah, okay, I don't feel so bad then.
Really? Wow.
Okay, what are we going to do? Sit down, talk it out, and this is the best course of action. Talk to the client, do this, do that. Your decision, always your decision, and we go from there. So it's you never quite know how things are going to go. And that's part of the. Sometimes that's part of the fun of the job. Sometimes it's part of the reason that Linda's like this, from getting blindsided with stuff. But it's the challenge of because it was the same thing. If I was doing machine work in a place, something that wouldn't work at all. But I've been blessed throughout, my police career, my time at the United Center, doing this. It's all people stuff in one form or another. And solving problems is really what God has given me the skill set to do.
I got to hand it to you, Linda. You all just fit right in. I mean, you came down and having a ball.
Yeah.
That's good.
It is. And we, we're busy over in Marion County. We're busy with the Republican Party over there. We're busy with different social things and stuff that's going on. So, because you got to. You can't do this all the time because you'll get like.
How was your church attendance yesterday? Y'all doing pretty good?
Mass has been pretty good.
What do you do at 8:30?
I do. Yeah, I work at 8:30. I'm at 8:30. I usher at 8:30.
Work.
I work. Well, and I know that the 7 o'clock was busy, and I think that the afternoon masses on Saturday have been good. So
Good.
It's picked up. People are out, and you're seeing people that you haven't
Is
seen
Rick
before.
Williamson behaving himself?
People are out, and there's people there that haven't been there for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that came in, and for them to see each other and to see people that they haven't seen for
Yeah,
a year,
that's good.
and it is really really good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they're seeing it in all the churches, but just that social bonding in these churches, and that's just so important to the community. I mean, for some of the old girls to be able to get together and be able to tell little tales of grandchildren and great grandchildren and stuff,
Yep.
and that's talk. Oh, did you hear about Mary? Oh, that was a shame, or whatever. Things like that come up too, and they need to be able to talk about those things, and that's just part of life and what we do.
It's fun.
It is. It is.
So have you seen, we get tourists yet? I mean, it's like mid-April.
There's tourists. I mean, you can see that on the streets. Drive around for 10 minutes, and you'll see
Have you seen
there's people down here.
Texas or Ohio?
Texas, Louisiana, Colorado, Ohio's always a good state.
Is it?
I mean, there's just
I've been behind several Minnesota cars lately.
Yeah.
They're a pretty good distance from home.
can't imagine why they would want to leave Minnesota.
Gee, I don't know.
So but there's people that come here from all
seriously,
over.
but, I mentioned it in the morning prayer. I was in
Yeah.
Minneapolis. I don't know if it was 2011, 12 or 13, something like that. We're up there with an AFP event, did radio up there. Had a great time. And we discussed the fact that was a very nice city.
Oh, it is a nice city.
You can go like
Sure.
to St. Louis and you're
Sure,
downtown.
sure,
or you
sure.
see a hot dog wrapper blowing out of Busch Stadium, or
Well.
and they try to keep downtown St. Louis clean. But Minneapolis just kind of stood out. It was
Yeah.
very, very nice. It really was.
Sure.
Key word there being was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna
'Cause
they
they
got to
stayed
figure
at
out
the
what they're gonna
DoubleTree,
do. They got to
and
figure
we
out
did
how
our-
much is enough.
We
And
walked down to the Hilton about 6 blocks away. I thought it was a very nice city.
yeah. And up until a year ago,
Yeah.
things were just for any of these, big cities. You could pretty much get around as you
Yeah.
wanted to. I mean, you're going to get instances here and there, but it's not the case anymore. So people are. That's part of the reason people are looking. COVID was a generator for people wanting to get out of these towns and states where they didn't think that their governors or their mayors were treating them well, and they were right. And so they started to look around. Okay, where else can we go? Little civil unrest steps into the news, and it's like, whoa, they can call it whatever they want. Riots are riots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the deal. So, and people are concerned about that. They're concerned about their property values there. They're concerned about their health and welfare. What is it going to cost my city? Look what you've done to my city, and that's really what killed you. You go back and you see what these towns are like now, and you go, what did you guys do? How did you let
There's
this
a lot
happen?
of innocent people
Oh,
being
there are.
affected.
There
here,
are. There are. I mean, the people that have their businesses burned out and stuff, they were marching on State Street burning down businesses. They were marching at 16th and Holman where little mom and pop grocery is, and it's a minority owned business that's just trying to get by and trying to help the community.
Sure.
I mean, those people are never going to be millionaires.
Oh, we saw when I was growing up. We used back in the day. East St. Louis, Illinois. I mean, it's a ghost town. There used
Yeah.
to be a little hamburger ice cream shop on State Street. There's one at Missouri Avenue at 25th. There's just a little bitty.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we
that's
had
the local economy is what gives jobs and everything else.
We used to go down the main drag, had a furniture store. He used to love to go to, it was called Laurie's Furniture back in the early 60s. You didn't have to worry about East St. Louis.
Right.
Now you can't get down there in broad daylight,
But the idea that these cities and states, people are just fed up with it. And so they're looking for a place to go. You're seeing that in some of the western states from people moving from California to some of these other states. We'll see how much those change, but you see that with a place like Arizona becoming more purple than it was the red state that it had been over the years. And that's
But
just
then when people come
population
in-
changes are just part of the deal.
Look at this shot right here. It's not very big on the screen, but you're coming off the hill by the new Burger King, come down the hill.
Oh, yeah.
You can see Baxter Regional, not on the picture, but you see Baxter Regional. Look into the town. That's an impressive view.
Sure.
That's an
Sure it
impressive
is.
view. Like, wow, you're coming into
You know,
Mountain Home.
people come in and they meet the people, and when we first came down, we thought we were going to do something that turned out that wasn't going to work out. So, but we're sitting and we says, we both like at the same time. This is a great place to be. The people, the atmosphere, the weather. There's so many things that are a positive for here.
Mm-hmm.
You got A personalities and B personalities. I mean, we were both double A's, up north. I mean, we had full-time jobs. We were go, run. And there was an adjustment, but you make that jump and you're good to go here. I mean, there's everything here that we need.
You look at the hospital, the library, the university,
Sure.
the schools, whether it's Cotter, Flippin, Mountain Home, Norfolk, Gainesville, across state line.
And whether you got kids in school or not, having those schools here, those are all quality of life issues. Those are all things that make a difference in the way your community grows. And the amount of taxes that are paid are nothing compared to other places. But the schools are such a major driver, and the hospital is such a major driver for people that come here to visit, and they see that, people that see those schools and see the results of those schools, and the kids that are coming out of those schools that hold the door. Excuse me, ma'am, can I help you with this? I mean, that's
Yeah.
priceless. That's priceless. That's quality of life. That's really what that is.
It really is. Wow.
You know, so in all the schools, I mean, Jake does a great job here in Mountain Home, but all the school superintendents and all these other smaller towns, they all do a great job up here. They really, really do.
Yeah, Vanessa at Cotter, and you got Wes over at.
Yeah,
Yellville.
don't ask me names because you'll embarrass me, Dale. I don't know. I do not know.
How about
I've
some
met
numbers?
them. I've met them, and
yeah,
and different
great
things.
folks.
But as far as their names, I just know that that's not going to happen. So, this week in real estate. Da, da, da.
Drum. You want another?
I don't want a drum roll. No,
You
no,
want a
no, no,
trumpet?
no. Nope, nope.
I know a guy who
nope,
plays
nope.
the trumpet. Well, it's.
No, it's. I know a guy who plays the trumpet. Well, you need that little bit of pause in there.
It kind of sometimes sounds like a
Well,
frog dropping a rock on his foot. You know?
Well,
Where does he live?
Yeah.
this week in real estate, there were 49 new listings came on. 2 commercial properties, 17 parcels of land, 27 homes came on the market. They came on in a range from 2.4 million to 19,000. 10 of those 27 are already under contract, and probably by today there's more of those that are under contract. I know. Average price coming on the market this week is $256,000. There were 32 sales, 2 commercial properties, 10 parcels of land, 20 homes sold last week. They sold in a range from $575,000 to $37,000. Average sale price of $185 with 67 days on market.
Phew.
Yeah, I
2
mean
months.
we're crushing them in. $3.7 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 9 properties expired, 9 had price changes. There's 149 pendings. So market's still active. There's homes to be purchased. There's homes to sell. If you're in a situation that you're ready to go, you've got health issues, family issues, whatever the case may be, we're here to help you out. And give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website is retiredarkansas.net. Take a look and see how we present our properties. See the whole MLS is on there, so you can look and see what's available. If you're thinking of selling, you want to see what's out there. Give you some idea. If you're going someplace else, we have a great referral network with Century 21, and we've helped a number of people be successful in other places that they were going to go to. And that really can't be overstated. You're not just picking up the phone and calling somebody blind. We can talk to that agent. We've had situations where we've set up Zoom calls between the client and the agent, the potential agent, and they're able to interview people. So Century 21 is a big dog. And because of that, we have access to things that go on within the companies and within the agents, and see the awards that they've won, and see the type of job that they do, what their specialty is, and we can help with that and help you a lot with that.
Can we bring up the? Let's see. You and Sam have the veterans relocation.
Sam and I are military relocation professionals. We're graduates at a Realtor Institute. We're senior real estate specialists, and we're accredited buyers representatives. Pretty cool, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Let me do this real quick. Year to date, there's been 279 homes have sold
279.
for $50.7 million, 94 days on market.
50.7.
Yes, sir. Average sale price is $182. Last year, and in the beginning of the year, it was busy. We were coming out of 19 busy. There had been 271 homes that sold for $42.2 million, with 148 days on market, and the average sale price of $155. So you can see how the market has changed this year from a year ago, and we're going to start to see last year's numbers will start to fall down a little bit because of the COVID coming in, especially now getting into April. People were kind of locked down where they were, and I think that had
What are we in,
a
about
great
the
effect.
15th week? 12?
17th.
17th week, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So,
$50.7 million.
yeah.
So we can go with the Zteam. You can cover from Calico Rock, Reese is down
Oh, yeah.
in that part
Yeah,
of the
we
country.
can cover. We cast a wide net, as it were.
Yeah.
We're up in Missouri. Linda and Darlene were up there the other day. We've been
Pretty country up
helping
there too.
people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Missouri's not a bad place to be. There's some nice. You can do a little better price wise sometimes because it may be, you may think it's more of a drive, but actually the roads here, it's not that big of a drive. When I went up Chicago a couple weeks ago when I was coming in, the number of people driving in on 101 to come into Mountain Home to work, and between the hospital and
Sure.
the different businesses
Yeah,
that are
come
here,
in
I mean,
from
there's a
West
lot of
Lonside.
people, and that's why we have the businesses that we have. People come here.
Yep.
We're a hub. We're a hub, and
I can remember when we weren't that hub.
oh well, it's true.
I'll tell you what.
True. But you didn't have as many people traveling around either. You didn't. It takes employment, and there's employment here. These businesses are dying right now. Restaurants, any type of labor jobs. There's carpenters. There's everybody's looking for work. Everybody's looking for employees. And they're paying
Decent
more
money.
than,
Yeah.
but they're getting $600 a week. Excuse me, $600 a week to not. That's kind of tough to compete against the government.
Yeah.
Because even if you're paying them, that's like that comes out to like $15 an hour. So if you're paying them $15 an hour, or you can sit at home and get $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Ollie, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Phone number, location.
give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiredtoarkansas.net. Did the sun break out?
Let's take a look. Sorry, I had to enlarge it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
I shouldn't have blindsided you. Okay. Oh, really? Still?
Wow.
Wow. That's pretty thick then.
That's pretty heavy fog.
Yes.
Phone
But
number,
anyway,
location. Once
give my
again.
honey a call. 870-405-0793. Don't bother calling me. You can call me if you just want to chat. But if you really want something done, give my honey a call because it's the truth.
I can testify
It's,
to that.
Scooter knows. 870, because he asked me and I go, 870-405-0793.
The award-winning Z-Team. Check them out at retiredtoarkansas.net. Coming up, Missing Monday with Brent Weaver and Genevieve Strickland right after this.